Welcome.
Yeah, where's Tamee?
Let's get on with
Let's
the
do
show.
it. Let's go. Conservationist and honestly, one of my good friends.
Yes.
So
Back from the top.
Let's start over again because we had an audio issue.
we're starting all over.
Yeah, why not?
Rewind.
Yeah.
Good. I didn't like that first one
Take
anyway.
2.
We're starting from the top.
Let's go back to the promo. Back to the promo?
Yeah.
Hi, Mix.
I'm following this link down here.
Sorry, Dean, I thought you were standing there.
Oh, I am 3.
Welcome.
Yeah, where's Tamee?
Let's get on with
Let's
the
do
show.
it. Let's go. All right, guys, how are you? Welcome to Mixed Cocktail Hour. I am your host, Scott Cushman. Normally, I'm here with my good friend, Tamee Harrison. Tamee was unfortunately called away from Awesome Town tonight, so instead, I have one of my very good friends, Jaclyn Friedlander. Now, if you guys are big shoppers, if you guys love shopping season, if you guys love conserving the ocean, Jaclyn's the person to talk to. She is a host on HSN. She is also an ocean conservationist. Now, you said not to say host. What are you on HSN?
I'm an on-air guest,
Sorry.
and I represent awesome toy and electronic brands
Perfect.
for the vendors that sell the things.
I can only barely remember the drinks I'm going to make. So when you give me actual things to remember, no way. No chance on earth. So it is so good to have you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. It's really fun to be here. This
Yeah.
is a great bar.
So you've been on my show before.
I have.
And we talked mostly about oceans.
Yes.
We today are just sort of going to talk about exactly what you wanted to talk about. When I invited you to be on my show
Yes.
a while ago, she asked, will you, any chance you will be making a Tequila Sunrise?
Yes.
I said, absolutely.
Yes, because I like the different densities
Right.
and I like the way it looks in the glass.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the extent of my knowledge of Tequila Sunrises. So I'm very excited to see what you can show me.
Moments before the show started, Jaclyn started to talk to me about densities. And so quickly, I had to go through my Rolodex of everything I know about specific gravity. So for all the super cocktail nerds that are watching that want to correct me, there's an easy way to do that. Get into our chat. Get into our chat and let me know what I have said is incorrect. I want to hear it. I have to hear it. So let me know. Jaclyn, should we jump in?
Yes,
Let's jump in.
do it. Yes.
So we're gonna be making a cocktail called the Tequila Sunrise, right?
Because it looks like a sunrise.
Because it looks like a sunrise. It does. It looks just like a sunrise. It's got the gradation. It's got the whole thing. So you, if you don't mind, are gonna be making this first one.
If you show me.
I will. Absolutely. I absolutely will. So let's start over here.
Okay.
Now you are going to be. We're going to be shaking parts of this cocktail.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yeah. Jaclyn had a bit of an issue shaking when she was on my show. YouTube.com/CushTender. So go ahead and watch that. But what we're going to do is we're going to make the top mix. Right?
Okay.
So we're going to be making something with a specific gravity that is higher, or sorry, a specific gravity which is lower than our last ingredient. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting in some juice, some tequila, and this is something that never makes it into Tequila Sunrises, some lime juice. I feel like it's
Oh.
so important
Okay,
that we
cool.
get that in there. So why don't we start over here, Jaclyn, with this guy.
Okay.
This is Herradura. Herradura is a tequila. That's what you need to know about it. This is a silver tequila, although it looks, you see the colors in it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know much about tequila?
It's delicious.
It is delicious. I think that's the most important part
Great.
of tequila. So this is made from agave.
Yes.
It needs to be made in Mexico. And normally with silver tequila, we're going to get a very clean, clear-looking tequila. This has sort of a tinge to it. Would you agree?
Yes.
It doesn't look like a normal. This is actually, without them needing to, they've aged this. So a really nice tequila. If you guys are interested in tequila, head to do the silver. Got a little age on it. So we're gonna go ahead and put in. Why don't you use my jiggers today?
Okay.
Go ahead and put in 2 ounces.
To the top.
That is to the top.
Okay, great.
So this one right here, this is the 2 ounces, and put it as close to the perfect.
I'll do
you
that.
get you.
And then put this. Is that right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And honestly, just real quick, can we check with Greg? Did she put it in the exact right spot?
She got the tin there, but the pour is.
Oh, the pour is off. Okay, so move this
So
pour.
move
Yeah.
this to there.
This
Okay.
is live TV. So yeah, the closer.
I already poured it, but I'll pretend.
Pour a little bit more.
Oh, is it not?
Right
there
to
we
the
go.
top.
Okay.
Excellent. And you want to dump that right in. So good.
Excellent.
So good. All
Where's
right.
my bar towel, Scott?
Oh, I have one. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm supposed to have that in my pocket. This next fella, this next handsome guy, orange juice.
Orange juice.
Orange juice, of course. Orange juice is
Okay.
a huge part of the Tequila Sunrise.
Yes.
What we're making right now is just a Tequila Sunrise that if you were to walk into a bar, this is the Tequila Sunrise you've had, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, if you walk into a bar right now and you order a Tequila Sunrise, this is what you're getting.
Right.
So we want to put in, I put a couple twists on it, 2 ounces of orange juice. Please, I beg of you all. More than 2 ounces for a Tequila Sunrise is insane.
That's just drinking orange.
That's just drinking orange
at that
juice.
point.
Yeah, you're drinking a tequila screwdriver with a touch of grenadine. No, thank you. No, thank you for that.
Okay.
So we have that in here. Next thing we're putting in here is going to be some lime juice. Now, I call for half an ounce, but listen, I'm just going to squeeze the juice of 1 lime in here. So I'm going to slice this off. I'm going to cut these. Tamee calls these noggins.
Okay.
Everybody else on the on planet Earth calls them nublins, I
Oh.
assume.
I would have said nub.
Fine, whatever you want to call them.
Do I squeeze them both?
Actually, not with your hands. If you could.
Oh. Okay.
We're gonna grab this guy. This is our lime squeezer. Just get a big old squeeze. Look at that. And then, pro move, tip it.
What? Oh. Like that?
Look at that. Look
Oh,
at those
more
extra
juice.
drops.
What do you know? I'll have to do that at home. I haven't
Yeah,
created
yeah.
one of these.
A lot of people will take these. They will put the lime in. What looks like should be right side up. They put it in upside down and spray themselves right in the face. No bueno.
Should I do the other one?
Yeah, absolutely. 1 full line.
Then you know, Scott, if you tip it sideways,
Oh.
you get some extra juice out.
Wow! Learning all kinds of stuff today. Well done. That's all we need for that. That is the entire bit of this cocktail. We're going to go ahead and throw in one of these. Now, back up a little bit. Otherwise, I will definitely...
Excellent fit.
Hopefully, we got that real close. There we go.
Okay.
So this is an agitator cube or an aggravator cube, whatever you got. This is what it is. Now, when we shake... So Jaclyn last time had a little trouble
I
shaking.
had a lot of trouble.
So you want to make sure that it's nice and closed. You want to make sure that you are pointing this end. So this end right here,
Okay.
you want to point that at you.
So
That way, if you're going to be
Yes.
rude and spray somebody,
it? Okay.
yeah,
I spray my own self.
you're spraying yourself. That's
Okay.
it. And then you want to hold 2 hands. You want to go back and forth,
Oh, right.
but not just back and forth, right?
But like with like a twist or something.
With a
right?
twist, like a seesaw.
Right.
Like a seesaw.
This, like a crazy person.
Do you honestly think that's it? No, it's back and forth and it's up and down.
Oh.
Back and forth, up and down.
Like that.
Back and forth, up and down.
Back
Back and
and
forth,
forth.
up and down.
Up and down.
So put your like a golf swing, like a golf swing. Put your hands closer together.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. That way you have the up and down motion like this. So
I
practice
see.
this first.
Okay.
See, well, see how much more tin I have than you?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, right there.
So like that.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Back and forth and up and down. Ready? 1.
Maybe.
Are we ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
It's not clicking like
No,
it does when you do it. How about you do it?
Yeah, okay,
And I'll,
so-
and I'll do the Tamee dance.
Yeah, you do
dance
the
this, right?
dance. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's very. I am. You're gonna do the show one more time. You're gonna do it with Tamee, and she's gonna walk you through the Tamee dance.
Okay, good. That's my version of the Tamee dance.
Honestly, your version of shaking was also lovely. So no worries. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and pour it into this glass.
Okay.
Right? But what we need is some ice in here. So we're gonna throw this ice here, and we're gonna put one more cube right here on top. So we have this sort of. I need this. Watch out. There we go. Right there. Now we're not gonna pour that in yet. So keep your. Keep your
Right, I should
shaking
clean
to
my
yourself.
area, right?
Now, what we're gonna put in here is this guy. Take a guess. What do you think? What do you think it is?
It should be grenadine,
It
but
is
knowing
grenadine.
you. Oh, okay.
It is grenadine.
I was gonna guess something with pomegranate because I know you like pomegranate.
That's hilarious. Pomegranate is
Oh,
grenadine.
right, we learned this
we
last
did
time.
learn.
Yes.
So pomegranate and grenadine.
I always thought it was cherry.
Yes, everybody
Red
always thinks it's cherry.
right?
And honestly, I'm glad that you mentioned that because that makes my last drink make a lot more sense. So what you want to put in here is 1 ounce of grenadine.
I'm guessing the other side.
Man, catching on, doing all the right
I'm
stuff.
gonna be a bartender by the end of this episode.
I'd recommend against it. I've seen many good men go down that way. I would
Right?
say maybe honestly stick with TV host and conservationist.
All right, sure.
Most people are trying to get that from bartending. They're trying to get there. But you are
Right.
right. That is 1 ounce.
Okay.
There we go. So you want to get sort of a, so you, just real quick, you see how low it is right there? I feel like I'm back in my old
Oh, I
bartending.
see.
So you want to get it so that it's like an infinity
flush?
pool. Yeah.
Oh. So if it goes over, that's
So
what
maybe
the little
maybe.
black thing is
Oh
for?
yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Now can you? Here we go.
I think I should move this out of the way.
Not the glass. It's going into the glass.
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
going
it's going
into the
into the
shaker.
glass.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Glad I was almost gonna do that. So now I just have to get it from.
Get it right there. So good.
Okay.
Well done.
Done.
Well done.
Finished.
Now you can put the grenadine in first. You can put the grenadine in before the ice or after the ice. I like it in before the ice. But we are going to grab one of these guys,
Oh, okay.
a Hawthorne strainer. You have to put the ice in at this point. It has to be grenadine and ice at this point because the ice is going to slow down this next mixing.
Okay.
So we'll want to grab that. We want to grab it like this. I'm going to grab it right here. You want to hold it sideways. And you want to put your finger up here. Your finger up here is your regulator.
Wait.
So grab it
This?
like like that. Perfect. Up here. This little hole or this little hold
Thing
is
helps
for your
me?
finger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And just pour that right in there as nice and slow as you can.
Okay.
Greg, do we have slow-mo? Greg's saying
That
no.
would help,
Okay, we don't have
right?
slow-mo. We don't have
No
slow-mo.
slow-mo?
Yeah. So you're going to have to do slow-mo on your own. We have audio. That is, honestly, that's a feat.
Oh,
You
and
can
I'm
pour- you
looking.
can pour a little faster than that
Samantha
now.
says she likes my nails. Thanks, Samantha.
Oh, yeah. Blue glitter nail polish is fab, Sam.
Thanks,
You
man.
can go a little faster. There we go. Look at that. Now,
Is
of
that
course, yeah, this is perfect.
Okay,
So, my homemade grenadine is a little bit thicker than normal grenadine. So, we are going to take one of these little spoons, and this is where you get to be an artiste.
Okay.
You're going to put this spoon in here, and you're just going to sort of jiggle it around until you get the proper, mix.
I see.
So just give it a little jiggle. Oh yeah, see?
That.
Now
Oh,
the
look at
sun's
that.
setting.
Oh,
Look at that.
yeah. It's pretty.
Proper?
Yeah. Is that good?
I
think it's beautiful.
This is your drink. It's beautiful. And then you've
What do you
done-
guys think?
Then you've done a good job. Let's see what the people think.
What do people think?
Can we give the small girl a bigger tin? That's what Doug says. Yeah, Doug, we'll get right on that. We'll get right on that. We're gonna get
It is a little too big for my hands, I
Well,
gotta
listen.
say.
You were the one that wanted to be a bartender moments ago. So
Right, new career, maybe not.
So yeah, in the end. So this is an example of some specific gravity or density.
Yes, density.
Yeah.
The heavier things sink to the bottom.
That is correct.
The scientist in me loves that.
It seems like it should be so easy, but in fact, it is a tough concept. That is you. Now, obviously, there's some grenadine at the bottom, so maybe just lift it up and
Lift
touch.
it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And there we have it.
Yeah, delicious.
There we have a very, very typical version of the Tequila Sunrise. Obviously, a little elevated with the good grenadine.
Yes.
And the lime juice. That's important.
Yes. The lime juice does give it a nice, like, little hint of something other than just something special.
So the density here, how would that help us with your ocean work?
Well, you can make a really cool ocean in a jar. So you put like heavier density things that are darker on the bottom to represent like the midnight zone of the ocean.
Right.
And I like that this bar uses reusable metal straws from a conservation standpoint.
We wouldn't if we didn't have to, but we do have to.
Okay.
So we are not huge fans of turtles. Turtles have been real mean to us before. We love dolphins.
Good.
I just want to say that out loud.
Okay.
We love dolphins. But
how do you
turtles,
feel about octopuses?
Octopi? Octopods? Octopedus, I believe, is the correct term. Octopedus. Fine. Feel like, honestly, did you hear that you're an ocean conservationist? Did you hear that they are collecting their trash in order to make like hideouts?
Yeah, to make their nests, they'll use like whatever they find.
Right.
Scavenging.
So I guess my plea to the people in the audience is stop littering. Otherwise, the octopedus will eventually build mech suits. We'll be able to come out of the ocean and they will take us all on in some sort of battle royale of human versus octopedus. So I got an ocean conservationist saying sure, so that's probably going to happen. So everybody just watch out. Just be careful. Okay, so let me just say hello to everybody in here. We have Deidre C. just giving us a hey. Yeah, there's Joe's Place. Joe's Place is a whale fan.
I like it. Whales are great.
Paul is letting us know that octopus is delicious.
No. They're
You don't
so smart.
But you've never eaten octopus?
No, absolutely not.
Have you eaten
are
pork?
fish, not food.
Have you eaten pork?
Fish are friends,
Fish
not
are friends,
food.
not food, right. You eaten pork, though, right?
Perhaps.
Pigs are pretty smart.
That is true.
I watch a pig right now on TikTok that tells its owner that it wants to be danced with.
Interesting.
It's pretty adorable. Look
like
up
in
dance.
words?
Yeah, it has one of those little buttons.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Animals are amazing.
Yeah. Octopedus are terrifying. 8 arms and 1 devious stare. All right, so we got mixed cocktail hour in here, obviously. There's Kyle Tender right there. We have, we said Joe's Place is here. Feet or not feet, Mila. We got all the people in here. Look at all you people. Dougie G, hanging out in the place to be. Sammy Strickland, painting nails, doing all the right stuff. Gregory T is here. And, Grant Cushman has a question for you.
Oh.
What is the most attractive whale?
Ooh.
The most attractive whale.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Is
I
it?
think whales are beautiful.
Just real quick, I want you to answer one more question. Is that actually a good question?
I think it's a great...
Okay.
Listen,
All
any
right.
question about a marine animal
All
to
right.
me is a good question. I think I would probably say humpback whales.
The most attractive.
I think so, and they have like they have different markings, so
Yeah.
like you can actually like identify them.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
That's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be able to identify
Like
the
to
whales.
see if you've like seen the same one multiple times.
Yeah, I love it. All right. Well, so there you have it,
All right.
Grant, from an ocean conservationist and TV host.
Thank you for your question.
Humpback. The Tequila Sunrise has gotten a really bad rap,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
It's this glowing orange pink drink that is like a Vegas drink,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
You don't agree?
I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Okay, when you think-
cocktails are your thing.
When you
Scott.
think of drinks, when you think of a cocktail, or when you think of the Tequila Sunrise, where do you think people are mostly drinking them?
I feel like the correct answer is Vegas.
Vegas. There we go. Perfect. Well, now then we have it. Then we have it. I did not coax her on that at all. However, this is actually a very intricate drink originally. This was a cocktail from right down the street from where I was born, actually, in a little pueblo just east of Awesome Town called Phoenix, Arizona. Some people call it Phoenix. Some people just don't even say it at all because why would you ever talk about Phoenix? But here we are. We're making a cocktail from the Biltmore in Phoenix called, what do you think it's called?
Tequila Sunrise.
The Tequila Sunrise. We're making the original. You are catching up. We are making the original Tequila Sunrise right here. Now, this one is not shaken at all, so we're just going to grab all of these little guys right here, drop them in. Look at that.
Look at that.
Boy, it was like Stonehenge, little ice henge. Let me just cut the top off this if you don't mind.
Makes me so nervous when you do that. So close to your fingers.
Do you want to try? Here,
No!
Here.
No.
Here, just grab this.
Hit it with the mallet.
Boink it, just like a doink. Okay.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
easy.
Perfect. Nailed it. So we have our ice in here. Now, we're of course going to the exact same way we did the last one. We're going to try and layer this. We're going to layer, don't worry about it, it's just TV. We're going to
anywhere.
just put it wherever you can. We're going to go ahead and layer this. So we're going to find the specific gravities of each thing we're putting in here in order to get it to go in different layers. So I'm going to start off over here with our good friend Grenadine. Grenadine in most of these drinks does end up on the bottom. It's very sugary and it's very... we're going to be putting in, not that much. We're going to be putting in a quarter of this Grenadine. Quarter ounce of this Grenadine.
Okay.
Next thing we're putting in here doesn't make its way into almost any real Tequila Sunrise.
Okay.
Or almost any, like, nowadays Tequila Sunrise. But this is Black Currant liqueur.
Ooh.
Better known as Crème de Cassis. This stuff is, you want to smell it?
Yes.
Yeah, get in there.
Oh.
You would
smells really good.
You would
actually.
think that it's got like it comes in the really sweet tasting color, but really
it smells less sweet
it's
than I would have
bitter.
expected. Yeah.
It's got some bitter. It's got some like real fruit in there. We're gonna go ahead and put in a quarter ounce of this. These are similar in their specific gravity, but you can see if Greg can look real quick. You can see that there is definitely a gradation right there.
Yep.
I just want to say out loud, Greg is super talented. Yeah, so if anything you need from Greg, just yell it out and he will do it. Yeah, he's very good.
Care of it.
You need
Awesome.
something, like if you feel like your nails are particularly pretty at a moment, Greg. This is what you
Grab a shot of that.
Yeah, just grab a shot. Greg, real quick, can you get her nails? Thanks, Greg. He's just awesome. Can I have the squeezer real quick?
Yes.
We need 3/4 of an ounce of some lime juice here. So we're just gonna squeeze this in here. See that lime juice has less sugar than that black currant. Right there. So now we have a 3-piece sunset. This is what we're looking for when we're looking for all of these tequila sunsets is the gradation. That one's fine. The rest of these are better. The next thing we're putting in here is going to be our tequila. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Lovely. This is our tequila Herradura. We're going to be using the Blanco again. And we need 2 full ounces of this stuff.
Okay.
So let's grab the back of I'll grab that too. We're going to grab the back of a spoon. And we're going to, this is Tammy's hilarious spoon. You've seen, so this is, Tamee likes to stir upside down.
Oh.
But this spoon makes it so that she can stir easily because it spins.
Oh, because it does a lot of the work for you.
It does a lot of the work for her. That's exactly it. It saves us a lot of fights. So
It's always a good thing.
Tamee and I don't fight about a lot, but when we do fight,
it's about spoons.
it's about spoons mostly. So
Got it.
yeah, so we try not to get any of that. So we're gonna be putting Tammy's hilarious spoon in like this, and we're gonna be pouring on the back side of that.
Wait, and I asked earlier, pre-show,
Yeah.
why you put the spoon in. I feel like you should explain.
Sure.
That's
So
cool.
the spoon, more than anything, is just slowing down the lick. So if you pour just straight out, it's going to splash. And then no matter what you do, the liquid's going to combine.
Right.
If you give it some time to like settle, like if you let what's something that's like you don't do nuts. If you let I'm trying to think of anything now other than nuts that settles. But if you let like beverages settle, they'll start to separate.
Right.
Yeah. So you're basically just adding time.
Okay.
To how quickly this is being added.
That's cool.
So then you get this guy right here, which now has given us 1, 2, 3, and 4 gradations. Which
yeah, it's beautiful.
have you been to Arizona?
I have.
What'd you do then in Arizona?
My sister used to live there.
Yeah.
Hi, Laura, if you're watching.
Hey, Laura.
And yeah, so I used to go and visit my sister and my nieces and nephews and everybody. She doesn't live there anymore.
Yeah, smart.
I used to.
While you were there, what did you do? Like, did you guys like go out and like?
We would go hiking,
Sure.
and there was like a lot of outdoors stuff
Yeah.
to do.
The further away from people, basically, the better off you were.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
great. So this we're gonna be adding one last ingredient. I'm sorry to all my Arizona people, but there we go. We're gonna be adding one last bit, which is our soda water,
Look at that.
which is gonna give us one more gradation of this cocktail. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with that soda
Very
water.
pretty.
It's very pretty. This is the original from the Biltmore in Phoenix, Arizona. Unfortunately, I have gone a few times. I play golf at the Biltmore every once in a while, and on their menu, they mention that they created the Tequila Sunrise. If you order one there is no possibility of getting a Tequila Sunrise. They have no bartender while I was there knew how to make a Tequila Sunrise. I was
That's
outraged.
the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I was outraged. So that's how that worked. We're just gonna give this a little stir, and there we go.
Should I use the same straw?
Yeah, we have more straws.
Okay. Don't want to cross-contaminate.
No, you're good. So this is the original Tequila Sunrise. Now, there is a theory that this actually inspired the Rolling Stones to go out on tour on what they called the Tequila Sunrise and Cocaine Tour of 1976.
Can I taste it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Good, right?
Yeah. I like it without the orange juice, I think.
Oh shoot. Well, okay. So the next one we're gonna have to figure out. But anyway, yeah, it's nice, right?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good. Maybe it's the black currant.
Yeah. Do you want to try some without it? Do you want to just give it a little taste?
Oh, yeah, see what that.
Just to see what you
That's
think.
the-
This stuff is. Personally, for me, I think it's rough.
I don't know. I like the more
Alright.
bitter, like the harsh, the smoky.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's actually really good.
Okay.
I do.
I love it.
That's probably why I like that one.
I think maybe that's it. Well, hopefully the next one will do you. Let me just real quick. Mixed Cocktail Hour saying 1 spoon to rule them all. Thank you, Mixed Cocktail Hour. Very odd.
Ooh, putting that in tea. That's a great idea.
Which one?
It says.
Oh yeah,
black currants make
currant.
everything better, especially tea. I feel like you could put this in.
That's
tea.
our friend George. George knows how to say hello everywhere. Every time George joins, he'll let you know how to say hello. How do you say hello in Arizona, George? I think it's. I mean, I grew up there. It might be yo.
Ooh, how do you say hello in Ohio? That's where I'm from.
Oh, how do you say it?
Mm-hmm. Oh wait. Then you're supposed to go Io.
Sorry.
Okay.
Fight on.
Well.
Fight on, USC. We'll be probably playing you guys soon. Which version of the drink was Glenn Fry singing about? Now, Paul, again, the Eagles. I'm sure we're singing about the crappier one. Nothing against the Eagles, but I don't think that they were singing about the good ones. Cocktail Lulu is hashtagging Spoon Wars. So
Spoon Wars. That's
way to go.
Great.
Yeah, you're the
That'll be the official hashtag of this episode.
You're the Archduke Ferdinand of the Spoon Wars. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Forever be known as Tammy's Hilarious Spoon. All right, hashtag Tammy's Hilarious Spoon. Looks like Sedona rocks. You've been to Sedona?
I don't know if I've been to Sedona. I've been to Phoenix and I've been to where else have I been?
I'm sorry.
Pretty much Phoenix.
Can I just say real quick, Mixed Cocktail Hour, that is not an official statement from Mixed Cocktail
Yes!
Hour. That is
Yes,
not an official
go
statement from Mixed
Buckeyes!
Cocktail Hour. Mixed Cocktail Hour is not a Buckeyes, channel. Just FYI. There we go. Jen says, saying hello in Minnesota goes like this. Oh, hey there. Oh, hey-o there. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there. There we go. Hello there. Oh, Mixed Cocktail Hour is about to make a statement. All right, should we get to the
Make
next
another
one? Okay, good. So when we talked about this, you were interested in a theoretical cocktail.
Yes.
I have brought you one. I took what I know about the Tequila Sunrise. I took the stuff that I like, and I took the stuff that I don't like.
Okay.
I took out the stuff that I don't like, and I
Okay.
kept the stuff that I like. And we're going to see if theoretically I can make this work.
Did you keep the orange juice?
I actually bounced the orange juice. That is the thing I like least about it
Me
as well.
too.
But I kept the orange in.
Okay.
So.
All right, I'm curious.
Good. All right, good.
You've piqued my interest.
Perfect. I don't have a name for this. I'm thinking about calling it, now stay with me, the Tequila Sunrise.
Excellent. It's a great name.
I think it's a
How
good
did you
name.
come up with that?
Just came to me in a
Just
dream. All right,
floated
so
in.
normally with Tequila Sunrises, you want to reach for the crappiest tequila you can. Not that Herradura is a crappy tequila, but normally we only carry good tequila at this bar. But normally you would reach for like the lesser one. We're instead going to be grabbing this guy. This is Añejo Ultra by Herradura. This stuff is awesome. Now, do you know about aging on tequila? Would you like to learn about it?
Yes, please.
Perfect. So, there's 4 different ages of tequila.
Okay.
There is Blanco, which is, or Blanco or Plata or Joven, which is young.
Yeah.
It's no aging usually. This has a little bit of age. Then there's Reposado, rested, right? So that's in there between 3 and 6 months.
Okay.
Then after that is Añejo.
Okay.
And then if you're cuckoo bananas, you can go super añejo.
Okay.
And they get darker as they go. So this is an añejo, but it's clearer than the other ones.
Yeah. Interesting.
They filter it. They filter
Oh,
it. So it
okay.
gets a real clean flavor.
That's what
I feel like I'm
gives
doing a
the color.
Herradura commercial, but
Right.
I just like this stuff. We're gonna go ahead and put in half an ounce
Okay.
of our Herradura. Next thing we want to put in here is going to be some lime juice. What are you looking for?
I was looking for your squeezer.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna try and be your
You want to do it?
bar
Okay.
back, right?
Squeeze that in there. I'm gonna find the rest of the ingredients.
Both?
Yeah, both of them I think is good. We'll say hello to Calvin. Hello, Calvin. Yes, Cush, I still have my Tiki pop-up tattoo. That is correct. I got a
Oh, yeah,
went to a
that-
Tiki pop-up, and I got a tattoo.
How was that, by the way? You got a tattoo?
I don't know. To be very honest, the experience was a lot of fun. It was called the AC Doozy Club. If you're in Los Angeles, go check out the AC Doozy Club. For the experience itself, it was a lot of fun. It was cool. You're like on a submarine. The whole thing.
Oh,
The
neat.
drinks were just not. They just weren't good. I just feel bad. Like that's the one thing I'm there for.
Right.
That's how my wife drags me out of the house. She's like, drinks.
She's like,
yeah. It's like the Pied Piper of heaven. I'm
barfing.
like, drink. And I'm like, ooh, all right. I'll leave the bar I have at my house.
Right.
And I'll go to this new bar.
Right.
Oh wow. So that's how she got me out there, and then the drinks just weren't all that good.
Did she volunteer you to make drinks when you
I
get
would
there?
have. No, I would have. Yeah, right.
She came over to my house and was like, Scott can make those
Yeah.
drinks for you.
It's the
So-
the curse of the bartender.
Right.
is,
I would never ask you to do that like at a party, and she's like, Scott will make the margaritas.
Honestly, it's the only time I ever feel good. We're gonna put in a half an ounce of some black currant or some crème de cassis. We also want to put in instead of the orange juice, we're gonna be putting in one of my favorite liqueurs. This is Orange Curacao.
Ooh.
This comes from the Isle of Curacao. Put in half an
Can I
ounce
smell
of
that one?
Oh yeah,
That's
get in there.
probably-
So it's like triple
Oh,
sec,
yeah.
but it has just
That's-
more
yeah.
flavor to it. And then we're gonna give this a big fat shakeroo. Now you don't have to do this one.
Great.
I'm gonna shake this one. Let me make sure I got it. Okay, good. Oh, sorry, we've got one thing. Forgot one thing. We need these guys. These are
Bitters?
bitters.
Haha.
What kind of bitters do you think we should put
I have
in here?
no idea. I didn't know there was more than one.
It's funny
kind.
because you actually hinted at them earlier.
I did?
Yeah, you did. You said when you said pomegranate,
Ooh, that
you said
sounds
what?
good.
What do you think pomegranate is made of? You said cherry.
Right.
Right. These are cherry bitters.
Oh, cherry
because I
bitters.
do feel like most people think pomegranate is cherry.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be putting in 2 dashes of some cherry bitters.
Mm.
I want to give this a shake.
Is cherry bitters made from cherries?
Cherry bitters is made from cherries. Yeah. It's made from a neutral grain spirit, and then it's flavored with all kinds of things. Yeah.
I see.
So bitters is. Bitters is neutral grain. Basically, you can make it out of anything. Make it out of an old shoe or a
Gotcha.
potato or a
Right.
book that you're not reading anymore. You can make bitters out of almost anything.
An old book.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make,
Old book bitters.
You can make booze out of almost anything as long as it has some sugar in it.
Okay.
And then you add the flavors in afterwards.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're gonna give this a shake. No, not putting it in yet. Lovely. We're gonna grab this guy right here. Now, what would we possibly be doing with this? Well, we are going to, the one thing that I feel like there's never been a good Tequila Sunrise with is clouds.
Ooh.
Like what on earth makes a tequila, what makes a sunrise or a sunset or whatever better than clouds? It's like that partially cloudy day that you're always looking for. So
great idea.
we're gonna put some clouds in here. We're gonna put some
What is
this.
that?
So this is my smoking gun.
Oh.
This is a Breville poly-size smoking gun. This is some applewood wood, and we're going to. Do you still? Oh, I gave it to you.
Wait, the lighter?
The lighter. Oh, here it is, right there. You said you were a tiny pyro.
I do.
I'm gonna let you light this. So,
Good
got
catch.
it.
Good catch.
Thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and have you light that
Like there?
right there. Got to get it real close to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
There we go.
Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Oh, and it smells good.
I'm gonna get that one more
It
time.
smells like a fireplace.
Just gonna fill this up with our clouds. There we go. I see where it's coming out. There we go. We're gonna turn this off. Now we have our clouds ready to go. Nothing, yeah, get it out of here. Nothing makes a tequila, or nothing makes a sunrise better than when there are clouds involved.
in the
So we're gonna go ahead and pour this into here first, and then we're going to pour it right into our clouds.
That is so cool.
So we're losing some of the gradation that we were talking about earlier, but that is okay, because here we are. Now we're gonna give this a big swirl. Make sure that all of that liquid is touching the cloud.
This is so cool.
Isn't that right? Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? Looks like a little ship, like a ship
message
is
in
in
a
some
bottle or
trouble.
ship
Yeah,
in a bottle,
right?
yeah.
Oh, avast ye mateys, we've been stuck in this ship for 20 years. Can't get out. Pull this open, and then we're going to pour this into our glass right here.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Hopefully the cloud
And
will.
it's still smoking.
Yeah,
A little bit of the cloud comes with it.
cloud will come with it. Yeah, now we have a little. There we go. When the cloud starts pouring out, it's pretty good. Get out of there, cloud. There we go. All right.
That's really cool.
We have the cloud there. We have a cocktail here, but we want that gradation still, so we're still going to take a touch of our grenadine, and we're going to do a grenadine sink.
Okay.
Normally, you would put, when you're adding something to a cocktail, you would float it.
Oh, right.
This is not going to float. This is going
Okay.
to sink right to the bottom. So
Okay.
we're going to go ahead and pour this right here on the bottom. As we do, we'll get that
Look at
second
that. Oh, yeah.
level of gradation. We'll
Gradation.
have that whole thing coming up. Why not throw a lime in here for no other reason than to waste a whole lime?
It's beautiful.
And there we have it.
Look at that.
This is a cocktail that's, Jaclyn, I am calling the Tequila Sunrise.
So pretty.
Yeah. I'll just drink this.
Just cloud. Ooh. It's really good because you can actually taste the smoky.
Do you get the smoke in there?
Oh, yeah. It's really good.
You said before we started that you were not interested in a really sweet drink. So I went somewhat opposite of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like a Manhattan. And
It does,
has,
right?
like the little bit of smoke.
Yeah.
It's
If you want it to be
really
a
good.
Manhattan, we just got to get rid of that. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Fantastic.
Now it's a full Manhattan.
Right,
there we
right.
go. Yeah.
You can't tell the difference.
Can't tell the difference.
Yeah, that's really good.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed
Nailed
it
it.
for sure. The theory, we've proven the theory.
All right, you were very interested in judging these
Oh,
drinks.
yes.
If you want, I'll give you the judge's gavel. So, of course, in front, right here, we have the Tequila Sunrise. The second drink we made, right here,
Oh, right.
was called the Tequila Sunrise.
From the Biltmore, right?
It's called the Tequila Sunrise. Yeah, they didn't call it Tequila Sunrise. It's just called the Tequila Sunrise at the Biltmore. And then the next one is called the Tequila Sunrise. Which is your favorite?
Well, Scott, gonna have to go with the Tequila Sunrise.
Yeah! It was the Tequila Sunrise all along. Oh, this one.
I'm just gonna stand here and drink this one. No reason.
Perfect. Nailed it. All right. Well, the Tequila Sunrise, of course, wins it.
Delicious.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of
This
course.
is really fun.
Before we go, though, I do want to have a somewhat somber moment with you and the crowd. We lost a legend today. On this Veterans Day, of course, we are saluting our veterans, and thank you very much for what you've done. There is a person that's fighting a different war. His name was Leo Arthur Gallagher Jr. He was a comedian, and one of my biggest bartending influences. If you guys have ever watched the show, you know that I will constantly be splashing things onto Tamee, so nobody has, of course, ever influenced me more than than Leo Arthur Gallagher Jr. In his honor, you can stand there if you'd like.
I'm gonna end up covered in watermelon, I feel like, so I'm gonna just...
In his honor, we are going to be smashing a watermelon. Now, Dean could only steal this watermelon. He couldn't get us a full watermelon. Apparently, he was having a difficult time finding the rest of the watermelon. Yes, the Sledge-O-Matic, that's right, David Strickland knows it. The Sledge-O-Matic is coming, so in Gallagher's honor, the Sledge-O-Matic. Yeah, Mila said, that's sad, he was funny. Let's see if this works. Is everybody ready for this? You ready for this? Is everybody ready? Here we go. The Sledge-O-Matic, do you want to get a close-up of this? Here we go. One. Hit that close-up. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Someone, you?
The entire crew.
Yeah, I got everybody. Thank you, Gallagher, for all that you've done. You can come back. I'm not going to get you anymore.
Okay,
I missed you
no,
completely.
I
missed you completely.
The anti-splash zone.
There we go, guys. Thank you to Gallagher. Love to all of our veterans.
Yes.
And love to, thank you. Perfectly done. Applause. There we go. We have smashed that watermelon. Jaclyn, it is always just a pleasure to see you.
It's so much fun to do this. This is really great. And I always learn so much about being a bartender.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll have you back on my show as soon as we can. And thank you, everybody. We want to wish our very good friend and intern, Sterling, a very happy birthday. He turned 21 recently, so I don't know, maybe stick around for the encore, see what's happening. But until then, I am Scott Cushman. This is Jaclyn Friedlander, host and actress and ocean conservationist and very good friend. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next Friday. Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
Well, isn't this a change of pace?
Yeah, all right, guys. So you guys probably don't know this, but this is Sterling. Sterling has worked for us since the very, very beginning of this show. He's been working for us since he was a 19-year-old. He just recently turned 21 working on a bartending show. And so I wanted to actually have you make your very first official drink as a proper drinking man.
Well, boy, you're gonna have to teach 2 people on the show now.
Well, listen, we're gonna figure that out. So we're gonna start off. You, like my brother, have a proclivity towards the sweet. You like the sweeter cocktails.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged. So I'm gonna have you make yourself a cocktail called the Amaretto Sour.
All right.
It works out very similarly to all other sours, but instead of being a really booze-forward situation, it has some amaretto. So I'm going to give you this right here.
Right.
That is your jigger.
Of course.
We're going to be putting in 2 full ounces of Di Serono amaretto.
Oh, it's a screw top.
It's a screw top, yeah. So pour that in, 2 full ounces. Now this stuff is not super boozy. It's got a lot of sweet going on in there.
Big or small?
Grant's saying, hell yeah, Sterling. So, and Jay Carter, the party starter, has given you every single emoji. So thanks, Jay Carter. That's how you start parties, I guess. Next thing we're going to be putting in here is going to be some lemon juice. I'm going to have you squeeze this. You want the juice of 1 lemon. Perfect.
All right.
You've learned.
Of course.
You've been watching.
Only
You did put it in the wrong tin, but
you know,
I'm not gonna bust your balls too much.
sometimes it's life. Sometimes you get put shit in the wrong tin.
That's right. Sometimes it ends up in the wrong tin. Grab that other lemon. Next thing we're putting in here is going to be some simple syrup.
All right.
Even though amaretto doesn't really need it, you just got me. You and I, you've learned a lot from me.
Like a prodigy.
You're gonna be putting in 3/4 of an ounce of some simple syrup.
All right, 3/4 of an ounce.
Paul is yelling, "Get the kid hooked on bourbon, Cush, not amaretto." Sorry, Paul. You got
It's
it?
about 3/4.
No, up to that line.
Oh.
Not to the top, but to the line right there.
Oh, there's a line.
Yeah, right there. That's
It's much
perfect.
harder to see in person.
Well, listen, it's TV, son.
It is TV.
It is. You gotta make those.
I'm
decisions.
famous, ma.
There we go. I guess if you're not using this one, I will. We're gonna put a situation in there and give it a big shake. Back and forth, up and down. Put your hands closer together. Back and forth.
Like this?
Oh yeah. Close this up though.
Yeah, I slammed it.
There you go. Back and forth, up and down.
Like
Ready?
this, and
1, and then up and down. Back and forth and up and down. I'm gonna take it. It's very tough.
I'm fine.
Jaclyn Wonder. Yeah. And then we're gonna pour that into. Why don't we put this on the rocks for you? I feel like most people's first drinks ends up unfortunately on the rocks. Almost nobody's first drink is a delicious tiki drink. And you want to grab
Yes, it's a strainer. Where's the Hawthorne?
right here, Hawthorne. Pour that in.
All right. And it's like, yeah.
Like this, one hand.
All right,
One hand, and you want to control it with this.
right,
So
hold
this is what that's what that thing's there for. Close. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Perfect.
Woo! I'm a professional already.
Already, buddy. I got plenty of bars that'll hire you.
Oh God.
Yeah. No, you don't. Again, you don't want that.
Yeah.
This is not the life you guys are trying to. I just squashed a watermelon, and that was the most fun I've had behind a bar. There you go, buddy. That is your cocktail right there. That
right.
is it. Jaclyn, you want to come back on and give us a big cheers with us?
Yes.
All right.
Do we have those? Do we have those cocktails with us?
Where are those cocktails?
Oh,
I see
yeah.
this thing on the
Dean
side.
immediately. Here, we got them right here.
He stole them off for
That
himself.
one.
I'll take this
That's
one.
my dad.
Do not carve. Oh. Whoa. Do not carve upon stone or wood. He was honest or he was good. Instead, write in smoke on a passing breeze 7 words. And the words are these that say all that a volume could. He loved, he laughed, and he understood. Cheers to you, buddy.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Jaclyn, thank you so much for coming out.
welcome.
Guys,
Thanks
thank
for
you so
having
much.
me.
Thank you to Sterling. Thank you to the veterans. Rest in peace, Gallagher 1. Gallagher 2 can take a long hike. That guy was a fraud and a huckster. But everybody else, we love you. Thank you, Jaclyn, again. And we will see you guys very soon at Mixed Cocktail Hour. As Tamee says, jizz!